I real as the shit, as real as it gets. It's real talk and I'm really the shit. I'm like a star in the presence of gifts. Give you light where it doesn't exist. Real truth put me up on the list. Real talk, can you handle the spit? Real facts put your soul on the lips so we can journey with a solar eclipse. There's realness where reality hits. In the presence of minds with third eyes open all in this bitch. Eyes shut, we just open with slits so you can focus on truth. The cortex catching all of these myths. Facts spoken through the strength of my lips. I'm so amazing with this. Truth is I'm as real as it gets.
Okay, good work on this shit. My bad, y'all. Forgive me. I be ready to give up, but then people do be encouraging me and stuff like that. But you gotta understand, if you want somebody like me to keep bringing you this truth, or you want me to keep risking shit, I want to say this though.
I real as the shit, as real as it gets. It's real talk and I'm really the shit. I'm like a star in the presence of gifts. Give you light where it doesn't exist. Real truth put me up on the list. Real talk, can you handle the spit? Real facts put your soul on the lips so we can journey with a solar eclipse. There's realness where reality hits. In the presence of minds with third eyes open all in this bitch. Eyes shut, we just open with slits so you can focus on truth. The cortex catching all of these myths. Facts spoken through the strength of my lips. I'm so amazing with this. Truth is I'm as real as it gets.
What the fuck you really give a fuck about? I'ma say that. See, a lot of y'all support bullshit. A lot of y'all say you don't want drama. A lot of y'all say you don't want XYZ, but then you don't support a channel like me. And I ain't the only channel out here like me. Anybody, any channel out here that's trying to educate you or wake you the fuck up, support us. Period.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Shit, I ain't been on this so long. But anyway, my bad for being late. But you know, it wouldn't be me if I wasn't late. But let me get to the point. Cause you wonder where I've been. I've been living life. I've been for the longest time trying to decide what the hell I want to do, you know, as far as YouTube and stuff like that. Now, the only reason I'm live tonight is because many of you have hit me up on like Instagram and Facebook asking, was I going to cover certain topics, which I'm about to talk about real quick tonight. This is not going to be a long live, I promise you that. So what I did was, which also took me a little minute, put clips together. Y'all know how I like to do. So y'all can see the actual video, not just me sitting up here talking. I'm going to actually show y'all actual video clips that I put together. And I'm going to show is, I got like one, two, like three that I'm going to show y'all, right? That you're going to see for each topic that I'm going to talk about. And then I'll come back with my little short commentary. And then that's it. Because at the end of the day, we all have opinions, but I like to at least present the information before I give my opinion, you know what I mean, or my observation, whatever the case may be, right? And then, of course, you can form your own opinion however you want to go. Now, before I go there, I do want to say something very, very quickly to go into this little prelude I'm about to do. Now, I called myself, I ain't been on YouTube like that. I looked in my studio. I think the last time I think I went live, I think it said May. Okay, we're in July. Fine, it was a couple months ago. That seemed like an eternity to me. But anyway, the point is, that's how long, right? But with enough being said, I ain't talk about nobody. I ain't bother nobody. I ain't beef with nobody. Like none of that stuff, right? As a matter of fact, I saw another YouTuber, right? They went live because they kept calling out my name because somebody brought it. The only reason why I knew is because somebody brought it to my attention. I love y'all. I appreciate all my supporters, subscribers, whatever like that. I don't say fans because I don't like that. I say my supporters, my subscribers, you know, whatever. But yeah, that, right? It was brought to my attention. So I went over there and I heard it for myself. And then I commented and I said, I don't mind you calling out my name. Now, what I mean by that is, if you're gonna call out my name, don't be disrespectful with the shit. Okay? Now, I know I done some shit in the past as far as talking shit about a motherfucker that I dealt with. It's also on YouTube. But that's between me and that motherfucker. But we good. I'm just saying. But at the time, that was between me and that motherfucker. Right? But we good. I don't have no problem with nobody I ever dealt with. That's a fucking fact. Now, this is the issue that I had. If I say I don't have no problem if you say my name, cool. But what the fuck you not gonna do is keep calling me old. What the fuck? I'm so tired of motherfuckers that are a few years. I said a few. How the fuck we all in our 40s and you gonna call a motherfucker like, yeah, I'm not 50, motherfucker. So how the fuck we all in our 40s and you gonna call a motherfucker like me? Oh, bitch, what? Let's look at some pictures of my allegedly old ass before I play this clip of a motherfucker that ain't used to shit. And when I say not used to shit, obviously you're not used to a good bitch. You're not used to a good looking bitch. You're not used to nothing. Because see, you can tell when a motherfucker ain't used to shit. Because a motherfucker that ain't used to shit, they want to keep bragging on shit. A motherfucker that is used to shit, they don't brag on shit. Like simple shit like where the fuck I work at, right? Who the fuck does that? I'm on my lunch break. I'm going live. Well, who the fuck cares? I wish the fuck I would. I have never in my life hit a live while I'm on the lunch break. And I get hour lunch, mind you. Now, I used to get 30-minute lunch breaks over 20-some years ago. I'm in my 40s. So over 20-some years ago? What? But that's neither here nor there. I'm just fucking saying, who the fuck is hitting YouTube to go off on motherfuckers on the lunch break. But anyway, like I said, if I say I don't mind you saying my name, I also thought that meant don't be disrespectful with the shit. So then don't say just because the motherfucker you got a problem with, oh, you hitting that old ass. I'll leave it at that, right? It ain't nothing old looking or nothing old on Evvonne. I don't know who the fuck has lied to these mofos, but it ain't nothing old about Evvonne. Because if it was something old about me, all these young motherfuckers wouldn't keep trying to hit me up. That's a fucking fact. It ain't nothing old about Evvonne. And I'm sorry. Anybody that think anybody's in their 40s is old, bitch, that means you don't plan to live that long. Do you not understand that people could live to be 120? 40 is not even half of that. Bitch, at least wait till a motherfucker get to 60 before you call them old. For 40s, in your 40s, 50s, that's not old. And old is in a mindset. Remember that. But there ain't nothing old about Evvonne. Know that. And with that being said, let me show y'all something real quick. I'm back. First of all, y'all give me a minute because apparently I have to share this in the tab or whatever like that because I hate. You know what? I need to find another streaming thing. I hate this shit because I want y'all to hear this shit. So give me a minute, please, y'all. I'm gonna fix this because I want y'all. I ain't spent all this motherfucking time for y'all not to hear this shit. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna fix this.
My man got on them. I sit by myself. What the fuck are those?
Hey, if you wash your shoes in the washer and then use the dryer to drown, you country as hell.
Oh, wait a minute. My man got on those. If I could stay, I would only be in your way. Hell no.
My man got on them. I sit by myself. What the fuck are those?
Hey, if you wash your shoes in the washer and then use the dryer to drown, you country as hell.
Oh, wait a minute. My man got on those. If I could stay, I would only be in your way. Hell no. What the fuck are those? What the fuck are those?
What's good, nigga? Look, dude, I had a question before you go. I kind of know what the problem is.
What are you talking about, Barney?
Look, I was thinking about it, and then I looked down and I saw your shits. I had to ask you, what are those?
What's wrong with them?
Nigga, what's wrong with them? You got on the Benjamin Franklin Civil War loafers, penny loafer, no penny having 1920s hobo looking road circus security shoes, and you thought I was finna let your socks slide, my G. Your socks look depressed, bro. You don't have the calf muscles to keep your shits up your leg, my guy. You took the socks and the shoes together out the lost and found, bro. Go put them shits back, dog. But I got something for you, my guy. Here you go. I know, my nigga. These shits is fucking fresh. You'll be able to hit the dance floor and cut the rug up. Something like this, my guy. Peep this shit. You're gonna be out there doing this shit right here, my guy. Let's go. Shake that butt. Yeah. You feel me? Get that shit a try. Baby, get down, gon' shake that. You got that shit.
I did it.
No, sir, come on. Over there.
Yo, you wanna fucking go? What's up? You wanna go? You wanna fucking go? Yeah, let's go. Oh shit! You don't give a fuck about anything in life. I ain't fighting you. You're a serial killer. Yeah, and you're just a little bitch. Hey guys. What's up? Wait. Yo! Stay down. Not today, bitch. Screw your jets.
This time won't you save me? This time won't you save me?
Bruh. Meditating's made me peaceful.
I go 0 to 100, nigga, real quick.
What's up?
I believe I can fly.
This picture is so good.
Man, you ain't gonna apologize?
Fuck your shoe. Okay, these dunks, these are real.
J's on my feet. J's on my feet. J's on my feet.
Y'all cool back in the cage. These are the last days. What do I see? Phase showed up to the last supper. It's a brand new J's.
All right, what's up, y'all? I'm back. So, like I said, I know a lot of people. I've been living fucking life, like I hope a lot of y'all been doing. And if you because I'm not consistent, I'm not in the algorithm. But if you subscribe to me, if you really want to know what's going on with me, you should be following me on Facebook and Instagram. And here, as a matter of fact, if you follow me on YouTube, all YouTubers, I think, with at least 500 subscribers or more, and I'm well above that. But what I'm saying, at least that, they have a community tab. So if you check that, I'll be uploading pictures every now and then. I'm about to go out again tonight. I got to rush this up. About to go out again. But I like to upload pictures so y'all at least see what I'm doing and blah, blah, blah. You know, stuff like that. That's what I was showing y'all, right? So with that being said, I want to get into it. The first thing I'm going to talk about I'm going to talk about two things. Sonya Massey and the whole election thing, right? Both going to be very short. But I want y'all to look at this Sonya Massey. This I'm talking about first, right? Now, what I did was I found the full body cam video, right? Now, I hope YouTube don't take this shit down, but I promise y'all, if you wake up in the morning, you don't see this shit, please email me or comment on one of my posts on my community wall and let me know you don't see. And what I will do is I'll put it for free on my Patreon. So if you tell me you don't see it on YouTube no more, I'll put it over there just so you know. Because I do have it. So don't think just because you don't see shit on YouTube no more, it's gone. It's not. I keep every fucking thing. Okay, so anyway, with that being said, well, almost everything. Not everything, but anyway. I'm going to show y'all this video first. I deleted it out, but I thought was irrelevant because it was a lot of long, empty ass, you know what I mean? So I'm about to show y'all, and then I'm going to come back with my commentary, okay? But I want you to watch it. Put earbuds in if you have it, please. I think that'd be the best bet if you have it. If not, turn your volume up. But here we go. Give me a second, y'all, because you know I got to figure this shit out again like I did with the last one. So give me a minute.
My man got on them. I sit by myself.
Questions are swirling tonight after Illinois State Police released new body cam video of a sheriff's deputy fatally shooting a black woman in her home. Two officers were at Sonya Massey's home to investigate reports of a traveler in the neighborhood. A warning: this video might be disturbing.
Sheriff's Office. Actually, you're on inside. Still on. You come to the door or not? All right, hurry up. Sheriff's Office. One you called. Oh, rehearsal. You called us. Okay. So what'd you hear? Is this your car over here? Is this your car over here? Oh. That's not your black car in the driveway? Oh. Well, we checked the yard. We walked around the whole block. We didn't see anybody. We don't. We checked the hair. We got walking around.
I really I'm trying to get help.
What do you need help with?
Nothing. I just I don't know what to do.
Doing what? What do you need help with?
Nothing. I just want to see if I can help you.
What do you want help with? What do you want help with?
I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house. We checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards. We checked the front yard. We didn't see nobody. Nobody's out here. Nope. Check the whole area. It took you so long to answer the door.
Oh, I was trying to closer. I'm sorry.
I got you. All right. Is there anything else we can do for you? Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. All right. Doing all right mentally?
Yes.
Sure? All right. Okay. All right. That's not your black car, though. SUV? Whose is it? You don't know? If someone just parked it in your driveway?
They brought it to my driveway.
You just left it? Yeah. David Mary 43556. So.
They're here in my house right now. No, hold on. Wait a second, sir.
You can hang up, Kamala. That's good.
No, hold on, okay? 1 second, okay?
What's up?
I got some paper. Can you grab that Bible, please?
Yeah. Hey, I just need your name so we can get out of here. Was there any damage previous to your car?
Previous, yeah.
Okay, what was the damage?
A dent, I believe.
What about windows?
Oh, that is something that happened earlier.
Okay, perfect. What is your last name? Shouldn't have to think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to text.
Massey.
Massey. You have an ID, that makes things so much easier. I just driver's license will do, and I'll get out of your hair.
I want to show you all my paperwork.
I will get your paperwork.
What paperwork?
I got some paperwork.
Well, just get your ID.
Well, let's get your ID first, and then
one task at a time here.
Okay.
Here, grab your ID for me. Your ID, one task at a time. So let's do an ID, and then you can take around for your paperwork.
I don't know what my ID
you see that stack right there.
We don't need a fire lighter here. Wait for your hot steaming water. Yeah. Huh? You better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you in your fucking face. Drop the fucking pot! Drop the fucking pot! Drop the fucking pot! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Drop the fucking pot! Bring me this. Now we got a headshot wounded the female. Headshot wounded the female. 1078. Fuck.
I was on. I'm gonna go get my kit.
Headshot, bitch. You're done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot. God damn it.
God, fuck.
Dude, I'm not saying fucking blowing all over your fucking head. And look, it fucking came right to our feet, too. God damn it.
God damn it.
You good?
I'm good. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Let her fucking just. There's no way you do, man.
Fuck.
You good? All right. Fuck. Well, all right. You know, what else do we do? I'm not taking hot boiling water to fucking face, and it already reached us.
Can y'all hear me? I think I'm back. Shit, I'm back. I'm gonna give you my little commentary real quick before I move on. You hear me? Okay, first the fuck off. My bad. Ain't shit funny. I'm very, very annoyed. But this is why I say end times, right? I don't think I put that in my title, but I know that's one of my hashtags as far as the end times, right? All she said was, if you was paying attention, right? Let me break this down, because I don't think I heard anybody else say this. They could have, but I didn't see that, right? Now, when they was asking for her ID and stuff, right? One of the things that she did say in the very beginning, she was like, can you pass me my Bible? She said her Bible, I guess, was over to, if I'm pretending I'm sitting like her. So it was to the right of her. And she said, can you pass me my Bible? And they kept saying, no, let me see your ID. Let's like focus on one thing at a time. Let's stay on one task at a time, right? But she did at one point, you can play it back for yourself. She did ask for her Bible. Think about that. She asked for her Bible. She knew right there. Now, a lot of people want to say that I hate this. A lot of times, just because certain people, they might not seem coherent, or they might seem like they're not making sense. So a mofo want to quickly dismiss them as they're crazy. They are mental. No, I didn't get that with her. Now, I will say this in the very, very beginning. She seemed a little scattered in the beginning. But then again, after watching the whole thing, I think that was kind of on her part a play, as far as she knew who was at her door, who she was dealing with. And like I said, if you pay attention, when they was in her house and she was sitting down on that sofa and they was asked for ID. At one point she was looking for ID, but then she stopped and she was like, "Can you hand me my Bible?" Oh, we're going to focus on one thing at a time. Just pass. We want to see your ID, right? That's what they said. We want to see your ID. All she did was, now, correct me again if I'm wrong, but it was at one point, I think they saw her, because clearly she had this going on before they got there. We all know, okay, let me give an example. You cooking spaghetti, right? What is one of the first, I don't know about y'all, but one of the first things I'm going to do, even before I start cooking that meat, I'm going to start boiling that water, because that water takes a long ass minute to boil. A lot of times that meat is cooked before that water is boiled. Message. I don't know what that means to somebody, but I think that's a message for somebody. But what that means is she was boiling that damn water for a good ass minute, meaning she was boiling it at least by the time she called them, or in between, and she thought she heard a disturbance. She thought she heard an intruder, and that's why she called 911. Because mind you, in case anybody's confused, she called 911 because she thought she heard an intruder. Again, they show up at the door. I get it. She did seem a little scattered, but at the end of the motherfucking day, these motherfuckers signed up for that shit. If you don't want to deal with the public and all that comes with dealing with the public, you need not be a police officer, motherfucker. I said it. Because, see, I know motherfuckers that are real police officers, and they don't act like that. Everybody got a bad day, but bitch, since when do you tell somebody that's already sitting on their couch looking for their ID, then you tell them to get the fuck up because you being nosy as a fuck, and you see on their stove, and think about this, why the fuck was that an issue? Ain't nothing spill on the floor, ain't nothing spark up, ain't nobody see no flames, no smoke. Why was that boiling pot of water on the stove an issue at that time? You need to ask your motherfucking self that. But then again, when you're dealing with demons, message. So the motherfucker was so fucking distracted. Oh, you need to go get that, off the stove, right? She got up to do just that. But I honestly, God, I think, in my opinion, that shit they released to the public, like I showed y'all, I still think they redacted. You know what redacted means? It means you deleted some shit. I still think they redacted some shit that the public has not seen, because it don't make no sense. If you watch it all the way through, what the fuck happened in between? Go get it off the stove, and I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Something is missing. That means that motherfucker said or did something for her to say that message. And ain't nobody else saying that. Ain't nobody just saying, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I'm going to go around all day, every day, saying that to a lot of motherfuckers. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. But see, something was cut out. But with that being said, what the fuck we saw and heard, when she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, that motherfucker got so defensive, like the devil that's in him. Drop the pot. Drop the pot. What? Now, all of a sudden, you told her to take it off the stove. She wouldn't come in. Matter of fact, when she said what she said, she was standing in place. I want everybody to pay attention to what the fuck I'm saying. She was standing in place. She was still at the sink. Like the stove and the sink, they was right next to each other, right? She went and took it off like anybody else would do, right? You take a hot ass pot off the stove, what you do? You go into the sink. That's what she did. That motherfucker was saying something to her. I did hear that. That's when she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And he said, I know. What did he say? Y'all put in the comments real quick. It was something he said, no, you won't. I will shoot you in the face. What? Who the fuck says that? I'm going to shoot you in the face. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I'm going to shoot you in the face. What? The devil is a motherfucker liar. All she said was, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Me personally, if somebody said that to me, somebody come right now through my door and say that shit. I'm not about to like go, really? I got a whole sword and shit. I'm gonna get my sword and I'm a really? No, I'm not. That don't make no fucking sense. This is what I say, and I don't think anybody caught this. They redacted some other information. What the fuck else was said? Because I never understood when it went from her on the couch, and then it went to that other officer looking over on the stove, nosy motherfuckers that they are, which I get it, because you're getting a disturbance call, right? I get that. And he see the boil on. But again, why is that an issue? The officer could have went over there and cut the fucking stove off. Message. Why the fuck did he need to tell the same person that they asked at her front door, rewind it back, do you have mental issues? Are you okay? This is what the fuck they said before they enter her house. Message. Do you have mental issues? Are you okay? They said that shit before they enter her house. So how the fuck you ask somebody that, then you enter their house, they sit and you make them sit the fuck down. You ask them for their ID. I don't know what my ID is. At one point, that's what she said. Oh, and then they said, it's over there in that pile, they say. And then they looking over there on the stove. Motherfucker. Because let me hip y'all to something else. The same motherfuckers. Did you see when they first walked in that house? And that one officer, the only officer that had his camera on, because the other motherfucker, the devil, demon, didn't have his camera on, but the other officer had his camera on. Did you see when he first came in? What the fuck he do? He went to the right, looking at another bedroom, right? So that same motherfucker that look in the bedroom, right, is the same motherfucker that saw that boiling hot water on the stove. I promise you that's the same motherfucker. Look at it. So why he couldn't walk this happy ass over to, I would have did it. If I was off, I would have fuck everybody in this room. I would have walked my happy ass over to that stove and cut the, like, this don't make no fucking sense. And when something don't make no sense, you know the rest. Cut the water off, right? But you gonna tell the woman that you already established at the front door before you came in, are you okay mentally? Are you okay? You already established at the front door that this motherfucker is not okay. This ain't no disrespect, but I'm just saying, you already established that, right? So you in her house, she's sitting down. Everything is cool. She wasn't done. She ain't dead. She is living in the spirit. God got her. Message. Because you same motherfuckers that took her out in the flesh is doing the same thing to us. And I need everybody right now that's listening to the sound of my voice to wake the fuck up. Because what I'm about to show you again after this, you need to wake the fuck up. I'm so sick of this dumbass shit. Wake the fuck up. How the fuck you gonna tell somebody to go cut that water off and she do it, which most normal ass people do? I keep telling y'all, this don't make no sense. Why would somebody go cut the water off, pick the pot up to dump it, but then say, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus? There was something said in between that they cut the fuck out. I said it, and I mean it. There was something said in between that they cut the fuck out. Because ain't nobody. Why? She was very sane. When they even first came in, she even asked when they came, and she's sitting on her couch. Can you pass me my Bible? It's over there. Yeah, we'll do that in a minute, but right now we want your ID. We trying to focus on one thing at a time. That's what the fuck they said. Play it back. That's what the fuck they said. She said, can you pass me my Bible? Anybody that's asking for a Bible, it's just like anything else. If you feel you are under any type of spiritual warfare or whatever is going on, you're going to call out the name of Jesus. You're going to say, Yeshua, Yahweh, whatever name you want to call it. I'm not here tonight to dispute the correct name for the Creator, but I am here to let you know that the devil was in her house that night. And that's why she asked for a Bible, and they did not give her her Bible. And then they set her up. Not only did they cut out footage, and I want anybody listening to me right now, and anybody's fighting this, you need to find that missing footage. I said it. You need to find that missing footage. There is something missing. It's absolutely no way. I don't believe what the fuck they put out there. It ain't no way you go from the couch to the stove to get something off the stove to first the fuck off. Nobody does that. All you do is cut it off, right? Now, like I said again, I'm gonna move the fuck on. I know you're like, bitch, move on. Okay, moving on. It was at her door. Are you okay mentally? Are you okay? Think about this though. Do y'all remember when they kept asking her about that car in her yard? Is that your car? And she kept saying no, no, no. Now, when she was in, then they asked certain questions about a window was busted out, something about a tire, I think they said. And then she was able to answer that question. That let you know right there was something going on mentally. So at that point, what they should have did was leave it alone. Let the medical professionals come. But they kept fucking with her. Where's your ID? Because they asked her name. Catch this. They said, what's your last name? She had to stop and think. Oh, why do you gotta think about your last name? Motherfucker, you already thought she got a mental issue, right? So she had to stop and think, what's my name? That's not a sign of a guilty. I'm gonna tell you, I'm so fucking annoyed right now because this is more evidence of why motherfuckers need to be trained. I worry so much because, like, my son is autistic. I know a lot of other people with children with not just autism, but any type of mental issue. I worry about anybody because you got these untrained motherfucking Neanderthals going around. And I say Neanderthals for a reason. You want to know why the fuck I say it? Because everybody not the fucking same. You want to know why I say that? Because the same motherfucker that shot her in the face, and then his partner had his camera on. See, the motherfucker that killed her, he didn't have his camera on. But his partner had his camera on. His partner was like, I'm going to go, oh God, I'm going to try not to cry. His partner was like, I'm going to go get my camera. I'm sorry, not camera. His partner was like, I'm going to go get my kit. It's they got a survival, type kit, right? That's what his partner said. And this motherfucker said, no, it's basically the motherfucker said, because I'm paraphrasing this point. Y'all can go back and listen if you didn't hear it. Basically said, no, don't do it. Person already gone. It's no hope. Basically, but you can get it if you want to. That's the fuck he said. You can get it if you want to. And he was like, And then he also said it was a face shot. The partner that wants to do it, I commend you. I commend you. Because the partner automatically, the partner was going off of what the fuck that motherfucker whose camera was off. He was going off of it. And I get that. I 100% get that. Because again, at the end of the day, I get that. Because he probably think his partner saw something he didn't see. So I get that. But then he was like, he wanted to do life-saving measures. I respect that. But that demon, no, don't get it. It's a waste of time. Don't wait. Like, that was a headshot. That was a headshot. That's what the fuck he said. It was a headshot. That's the fuck he said. It was a headshot. I got a problem with that. But moving on. I want you to understand something. When the devil starts bothering you, cut him off. Don't give him the time of day. Praise your way through. Keep your mind stayed on Jesus. I also want to know, why the fuck is Mr. Crump the only attorney for this shit? Now, I was talking to somebody about this other day. I was like, oh yeah, it's high profile. I don't give a fuck. Is this Al Sharpton's son? I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's either Jesse Jackson or Al Sharpton's son. I don't know, but I'm so sick of this fuck ass shit. I had to say that, and I'm moving the fuck on. We're gonna move on now, right? This. Now I've got to bring this shit up for y'all. I gotta bring it up. I'm gonna talk about the politics, right? I don't even know fuck about none of this shit. Oh yeah, okay. Before I'm sorry, looking at my comments, right? Somebody said something, right? I agree, because that's another thing I forgot to say. After the shooting, right? That officer tried to justify the shooting by saying, "I wasn't trying to get hit in the face with no hot water." He even said hot or boiling. I don't give a fuck or no, but you can go back and listen for your motherfucking self. But that motherfucker said he didn't want to get hit in the face with the water. Basically, hot, boiling, however the fuck you want to put it. That's the fuck he said. He didn't want to get hit in the face with the water. What? Again, I'm sorry. I don't know who the fuck trained you. Are you fucking kidding me? If you think somebody is going to pour some boiling water, I still don't get where they got this from. Because again, if you watch the video, she wasn't even walking towards it. She was literally at the sink. They was walking towards her message. They was walking towards her. I want y'all to understand everything that I've done tonight, even from the very motherfucking beginning. Let me say this motherfucking shit again, because I'm a move the fuck on. When I said I don't show my shit on here for a reason, because I'm living my best life, and when a motherfucker called me old, I don't know who the fuck you been listening to, because there ain't nothing old about Evvonne. What I want you to understand about me, I don't play them games. Devil. I don't do that. When the devil starts bothering you, cut him off. Don't give him the time of day. Praise your way through. Keep your mind stayed on it. I keep telling people this shit. Every now and then I pop up in certain people's chats. I try to let motherfuckers know what's going on. At the end of the day, I don't have no enemies on this shit. I don't. But what I want you to understand is stop the fuck shit. Stop it. And stop thinking I'm not a chosen one because I say certain words. Oh, she cussing. Ain't no way she know Jesus. She don't know. You don't know who the fuck I know. But what I do know is We're going to start playing these stupid ass games. We're going to stop pretending there's only one attorney in this game. We're going to stop that shit. And we're going to stop pretending that all of a fucking sudden Biden could drop out after the fact. Now we're going to ignore the Constitution and all them laws and shit that they try to put in place, because if a Republican did this shit, y'all already know what the fuck will be going down. Let's stop playing. And let's also talk about Project 2025. That's why people don't want Trump in office, but you don't understand the distraction. Yes, I know what Project 2025 is about. Do you know what it's about? But did you also know that Biden said that he might leave that race if he had a medical condition? Then all the motherfucking sudden, I said this shit to anybody who's been around me in real motherfucking life. When this motherfucker for the third motherfucking time, they said that he had the C-19. But motherfuckers forgot what the fuck he said when he was running 3.5 years ago. I might leave the race if I have a medical condition. Motherfucker. But everybody want to act like they don't know what the fuck going on. They want to act like they didn't hear that shit. Oh, I don't know that shit. I don't know that shit. I don't know that shit. The Simpsons predicted this shit. I don't know that shit. Let's go. I'm about to play something for you real quick. Let's go.
Just moments ago, more than 3 days after dropping the 2024 presidential race, Joe Biden finally explained his decision in a very short 12-minute speech, mumbling, bumbling, stumbling, fumbling, frankly, to the American people, one that clearly showed his cognitive decline that was covered up by those around him and the state-run media mob. It was on full display, basically an average day. Take a look.
In recent weeks, it's become clear to me that I need to unite my party in this critical endeavor. I believe my record as president, my leadership in the world, my vision for America's future, all measured at the same term. But nothing can come in the way of saving our democracy. That includes personal ambition. So I've decided the best way forward is to pass the torch to a new generation.
Oh, democracy in peril. The same party that wanted to keep Donald Trump off the ballot, the party that disenfranchised millions and millions of their own primary voters, he's dropping out to save democracy. What about those disenfranchised Democrats? All of their primary votes tossed in the garbage. And by the way, Joe Biden can barely talk. But Democrats, the state-run media mob, they now want you to believe that Joe Biden is too far gone for a political campaign, but he can somehow still carry out his duties as president for another 6 months. He looked, as usual, weak, frail, and a cognitive mess. We told you this before the 2020 election. Now, these are the same people only a few weeks ago that told you that Biden was sharp as a tack, and videos that we showed you that were unedited of his decline, they were cheap fake videos. The same people who now want you to believe that Kamala Harris is the second coming of Jesus. We're now less than a week in Kamala's ascension as her party's presidential nominee. The honeymoon phase, the sugar high is fully underway. And breaking tonight, Democrats just finalized a plan to nominate Harris before the convention to prevent any debate or competition. And meanwhile, the state-run media mob, they're now gushing over Harris, scrubbing her radical record, and they now claim that the real border czar was never really the border czar. And just yesterday, the supposedly nonpartisan GovTrack, they deleted this very important report, a report that ranked Kamala as the most left-wing senator in 2019. She was left of Bernie Sanders, the socialist from Vermont. But tonight, it's pretty easy to cut through all of the clutter All the lies, all the propaganda. In between, plenty of weird and nervous giggling from Kamala Harris. There is something called her radical and extreme record. And these radical beliefs, we have a lot of them on camera. And tonight, we continue to do the job of the media mob and bring you Kamala. Kamala in her own words. And we begin with her 2019 Senate voting record that, was to the left of Bernie Sanders. Take a look.
You're considered the most liberal United States senator.
Somebody said that, and it actually was Mike Pence on the debate stage. But
yeah, well, actually, the nonpartisan GovTrack has rated you as the most liberal senator. You supported the Green New Deal. You supported Medicare for all. You've supported legalizing marijuana. Joe Biden doesn't support those things. So are you going to bring the policies, those progressive policies that you supported as senator, into a Biden administration?
what I will do, and I promise you this, and this is what Joe wants me to do, this was part of our deal. I will always share with him my lived experience as it relates to any issue that we confront.
I'm the most liberal senator ever. I don't know what to say. Compiling a voting record even more liberal than, Bernie Sanders. That's not easy to do. That's a big accomplishment. But Kamala, she pulled it off and then touted this record during her last run for president. Let's take a look, shall we, in her own words.
And plastic straws are a big thing right now.
Yeah.
Do you ban plastic straws?
I think we should. Yes. I think there's no question that we've got to critically re-examine ICE and its role and the way that it is being administered and the work it is doing.
So would you ban offshore drilling?
Yes. And I've, again, worked on that.
Raise your hand if you think it should be a civil offense rather than a crime to cross a border without documentation. Can we keep the hands up so we could see them?
Back to the United States Congress, here's my point. If they fail to act as president of the United States, I am prepared to get rid of the filibuster to pass a Green New Deal. I am in favor of saying that we're not going to treat people who are undocumented across the border as criminals. That's correct. That is correct.
Will you commit to implementing a federal ban on fracking your first day in office, adding the United States to the list of countries who have banned this devastating practice?
There's no question I'm in favor of banning fracking. For far too long, the status quo thinking has been to believe that by putting more police on the street, you're going to have more safety. And that's just wrong.
But would you support changing the dietary guidelines?
Yes.
The food pyramid, what people
yes.
To reduce red meat specifically?
Yes, I would.
The bill also says, quote, every individual who is a resident of the United States is entitled to benefits for healthcare services under this act. Not every individual who's a citizen, but every individual who's a resident.
Mm-hmm.
So you support giving universal healthcare, Medicare for all, to people who are in this country illegally?
Let me just be very clear about this. I am opposed to any policy that would deny in our country any human being from access to public safety, public education, or public health, period.
All right, let me see. No fracking. Wait a minute. No drilling. No straws. Let's see. Less consumption of beef, but you get free health care and free education if you're an illegal immigrant, and no restrictions at all on abortion. Let's be clear. These just are not pie-in-the-sky ideas. This is who she is. During her time in the Senate, she actually co-sponsored legislation to ban offshore drilling. She co-sponsored, the Green New Deal, which is a multi-trillion-dollar socialist wish list that bans fossil fuels, upends property rights, and empowers the federal government to control the means of production. But that's not all. Kamala also co-sponsored that Medicare for All bill with her good friend Bernie Sanders. In other words, a single-payer socialized medical system in this country that you'd have to join. This truly insane legislation would strip health insurance from all Americans. It throws everyone into a public welfare system run by this corrupt government. And of course, the salaries of doctors, nurses, other medical professionals would be set by federal bureaucrats? Hospitals, doctors' offices would be run like the post office? They're doing so well there. But don't take my word for it. Let's go back to Kamala in her own words. Take a listen.
You support the Medicare for All bill, I think initially co-sponsored by Senator Bernie Sanders. You're also a co-sponsor on it. I believe it will totally eliminate private insurance. So for people out there who like their insurance, they don't get to keep it?
Well, listen, the idea is that everyone gets access to medical care, and you don't have to go through the process of going through an insurance company, having them give you approval, going through the paperwork, all of the delay that may require. Who of us has not had that situation where you got to wait for approval and the doctor says, well, I don't know if your insurance company is going to cover this? Let's eliminate all of that. Let's move on.
You know, the media mob that covered up for Joe Biden's cognitive decline for over 4 years, and they lied about it and covered it all up. Do you think they're going to ask her about these comments? Medicare for all, that's not exactly cheap. So naturally, Vice President Harris thinks a 70 to 80% tax rate proposed by AOC is fantastic. Again, Kamala, in her own words. Take a listen.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's new darling of the party. She officially has more Twitter followers than Nancy Pelosi. She was on 60 Minutes this weekend, proudly calling herself a radical. And she's promoting policies like saying that every single carbon emission in the country, every car, should be eliminated within the next 11 years, everything from a 70 to 80% tax rate. Do you agree that she could possibly, in this ideology of the socialist left, could splinter your party?
No, I think that she is challenging the status quo. I think that's fantastic. I think that she is introducing bold ideas that should be discussed.
Now, don't forget, under Kamala Harris, a chunk of your tax dollars won't even be spent on you, the American.
All right, I'm back here. I'm about to end this. Like, if you wanna, you can look that up. Matter of fact, I have the link in the description box. If you want to see the full video, you can see it for you. I showed y'all now. Bottom line is, I was asked to do this live based off of this. Look on the screen, because people seem to believe what the Simpsons say. They think that this right here means that she will be the next president. No, that also could mean she's the vice president. Think about it. That's what the fuck she was wearing as a vice president. I'm just fucking saying. I'm so sick of this shit. She's very, very wicked. I don't like this woman. I want to also say this. Black Lives Matter. I don't like these motherfuckers either. I know about all these agendas. Y'all know I've been talking about this shit for years. But let me read you something that these motherfuckers said about her. Black Lives Matters is resisting the installation of Vice President Kamala Harris as the presumptive Democratic nominee. Because remember, she has not officially been nominated. Demanding a virtual snap primary ahead of the DNC. We do not live in a dictatorship. Think about this. See, they accuse Trump of wanting to be a dictator. Do y'all not understand? If they nominate Kamala Harris as a nominee, that is, in essence, the definition of a dictatorship. Because y'all didn't vote for her. Y'all voted for Biden, right? So they like, fuck what y'all said. We gonna put this bitch in. I said it. That's what the fuck is going on, in case you didn't know. Installing Kamala Harris as the Democratic nominee and an unknown vice president without any public voting process will make the modern Democratic Party a party of hypocrites. And in case y'all still don't know, this whole entire world is a stage. And all of the men and women on this motherfucking stage are players. Let me show y'all something real quick. Look on the screen. Somebody posted this on his, they was like, look on the screen, look at the very top, you can see it, right? I took the screenshot from Facebook I saw the other day, right? They said, I'm just sit this right here. They're ignorant as fuck because they missing words. But anyway, I'm gonna stop trying to be a teacher. I'm just sit this right here. Any more rude comments, you will block. You will be blocked. Again, the grammar is all the way off. And I helped them the fuck out. I promise you I helped these motherfuckers the fuck out. I'm about to read y'all what the fuck I said. Because when that motherfucker was talking about one second. One second. They talking about what the fuck they gonna say. Oh, you know what? I think I was one second. Okay, my bad. Okay, here we go. You see on the screen, right, what I have, right? I was like, I hope you know they were puppets, as they all are, put in place to push agendas. What has voting Democrat done for our community? Do you truly know what Kamala thinks about Black men? Did you know about all those Black men she put in prison with a felony for first-time offenders for smoking green? Did you know she identifies that laughing hyena is no better than Trump? She's okay with our open borders, and she wants us tax-paying citizens to pay for medical care and housing for illegals. And let me be very, very clear, y'all, for anybody that feels some type of way. There have been plenty of people that came into this country the legal route. So you do know they feel some type of way as well, because they came here the legal route. But like I said, she's okay with our open borders, and she wants us tax-paying citizens to pay for medical care and housing for illegals. So how does this benefit the United States? And I also said this person, look on the screen where they said about being blocked, right? I said, I will remove myself from your delusional page, because anyone voting solely for skin shade and party affiliation is ignorant as hell, and I have nothing in common with the willfully ignorant. Selah. You know what Selah means? Meditate, motherfucker. That's what the fuck that means. That's all that means. I want to read something else for y'all. She don't even like us. That's what I wrote. She don't even like us. She's worse than Biden. Her going to Howard means nothing. Look at her track record. She's okay with our open borders, and she thinks we, the tax-paying citizens, should pay for medical and housing for illegals. That is not okay. I'm not saying Trump is better, but at least he wants our borders closed, and he doesn't want to keep sending money to Ukraine. We have to take care of home first. The Bible also tells y'all that, in case you didn't know. Okay? And last time I checked, all Democrats, they make empty promises and do the opposites. Do y'all know Obama legalized same-sex marriage? But what did he do for our country as a whole? What did he do for the Black community as a whole? His mama was white, by the way, in case y'all didn't know. See, usually when a person has one black parent, we never claim them. They're not black, is what we usually say. I promise y'all that. Look that up. They're biracial. But they are also puppets, like everyone else in our government, put in place to push agendas. Wake up and do some real research, because all that we want change is lip service. That's what they say. Wasn't it Obama's slogan in 2008 about change? So I'm saying enough is enough. Truly tired people gonna keep voting Democrat, hoping for change, yet receive the same empty result, because that is the definition of crazy. I'm just fucking saying. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm an independent thinker. Think about that. And no, I'm not with her message. If y'all really want to know what's going on, some people say if she get in office, we're going to be in World War III. Some people say if Trump get in office, we're going to be in World War III. In my opinion, I don't even know which one. The point is, they are the same coin, different side, but they got the same master. What you think? You want to support the channel? There's many ways to do so. Thank y'all so much for watching. Have a good night.